Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today it's about almost a year I've started my channel. All my cooking of my own style. I sometimes substitute ingredients. I will usually use the one that I have in hand. Today I did my own Rebus recipe. Come, let's go to my recipe. I'm making Rebus gravy here. Just want to let you know what are things I've put inside. This is dry prawn. I soak it in the water and I grind it and I toast it on this pan for a bit of a time with oil. And I use my paste. This paste I have lengkuas, serai, chili and onion, and I have already sauteed and keep this aside for use. And I put in taucheo. This taucheo, I put in about 15 of this cherry tomato. This was grown in my garden. I have here sweet potato I already boil and mash, and I have here normal potato I boil. So I'm going to pour it inside here now. Besides putting all this, I did put some curry powder, and then I did put some like garam masala, but over here I use the Allspice. That is during that sauteing earlier. I'm going to add in all the mashed potato. I already switch off and I put in some water, and I want to use this handheld mixer to pulse the Rebus gravy. You may use this way, or you may put in a mixture and then grind it. I've just, I think the recording stopped. I just add in some belacan. I toasted the belacan and I put some water and some oil and water, and I toast it in the microwave, and I mix with some water and I pour it inside. So it's now on the stove. I've already set 15 minutes. Now already been like 2 minutes, another 13 minutes, and the heat is the number one, the lowest. So it's just going to simmer with this. So I'll come every maybe 2 minutes and stir it. I have added in some water and I've increased the heat a bit. Actually, I add in hot water. So I tasted its lack of sweetness and saltiness. So I'm going to, instead of using sugar, I'm going to use this Jaggery, and I'm going to boil it here. Then I'm going to sift into here this. Then I'll check for the sweetness in it. So if you don't have Jaggery, this is a gula merah. You can use gula melaka, or you can use sugar. Just a healthier version. So I'm going to let it simmer. So all this is like as you are doing, you just have to gauge it yourself, especially the saltiness and the sweetness. So please gauge your own and then on your own preference and do them. So the chili that I use is quite spicy, so I like to have the spicy, and for the sourness, that's why I use the tomatoes. I use quite a lot of tomatoes. Okay, it's been like the times is up, so I'm going to, I've tasted the gravy, so it's not enough salt and it's not enough sugar, right? So I'm going to, the sugar is already dissolved in that water, so I'm going to sieve it. I'm going to use the whole, so there is some impurities in that Jaggery, so it's good to always dissolve them first in the water and then use them. Now I'm going to put in some salt. So please do taste and then put your salt. So I'm just going to put a little bit first. I bring up the heat. I think the sweetness and the salt is just nice for me. It might be slightly lesser salt, since I'm going to boil it further, so I'm just going to let it boil and then I will add the salt later. I find the sweetness is not too sweet though. Simmer further. for another 20 minutes in a very low heat. I'm going to use these celery leaves. I took out from the celery and I'm going to chop them very fine. I'm going to cut these chilies are from my garden, so I'm going to cut this chili. I'm going to make lime juice from this. My Rebus is ready. Now I'm going to plate. This is a noodle that I bought from Chinese store, and I boil it and then drain it. You can see the my tomato skin, my cherry tomato skin. I like to have a lot of gravy. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.